Hey, it is Friday, September 17th. I've been messing around with a lot of fun songs lately, many of which are on the top 100 request list. I really like you guys putting in songs that you'd like to see lessons on because it really gives me a chance to look at some that I forget about. And anyway, what else do we have? All of those are songs that are definitely in the running of very soon to be lessons. So it has been an interesting week around here because we finally got out something that I was really excited about doing. One of the main things that guitar players want to do, one of the things that of course I wanted to do, and I still do, was be able to play instrumental versions of songs. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard me playing through tunes where I'm picking out the melody and the chords all at the same time. Those are what we call chord solos. And it's taken a while to kind of get a program together that does that, but that's exactly what came out this week, was a series of lessons designed to have you be able to take a simple melody and put it into a chord solo. Now we of course start with some easy ones, Greensleeves and Grandfather's Clock. But by the time you've gone through those, you should be able to take something like, or now, it's still a bit of a stretch for that one, but the neat thing about this chord solos introduction, or volume 1 to chord solos, is it really gets you to start thinking about the primary components that you have to be aware of to create them. So there'll be much more instruction on this in the future, and possibly looks at some of the songs that have these in them that are not necessarily part of the lessons. So those of you that have been waiting for those, I'm hoping to get to them soon. So anyway, the chord solo pack, if you're not a Target member, you could purchase the chord solo pack individually. So there's 7 or 8 lessons or something that really kind of guide you through with a couple of attachments and things. Of course, if you're a Target member, you've probably seen it all by now and are working on playing your own versions of Who'll Stop the Rain, or Ripple, or Landslide, or Rhiannon. Any of those are all things. Anyhow, you get the idea. So, but the whole pack is available as an individual streaming purchase. So if you're not a Target member and you want to check it out, I really encourage you to take a look at the chord solos. We have something similar coming next week. So let the speculation begin. Now, when I say similar, it's not necessarily song-based, as like last week we had Jimmy Buffett, once in a while we have the Doobie Brothers, things like that. So I'm kind of concentrating on more techniques and stuff, tools, really building up your toolbox. So like you had to think a little bit outside the lines to figure out what was going on with this week. Next week is going to be something similar, so I hope you're ready for that. I also have a little bit of news. I think I mentioned that more student reviews are coming, and they now are. We only got one up this week. I think it was it the Ivory Salamander, or was that last week? Oh man, the weeks are running together. But so I noticed that we've got quite a few more student uploads have come in the last couple of days or last week, and so I'm going to be trying to get to some of those over the next few weeks. So we should be punching them out again at a little higher rate now, so that we also have some really big stuff on the horizon that I can really only allude to right now, because in the next 2 to 3 weeks we're just going through. So we've been it's maybe seemed like it's, well, anyway, there's a lot of stuff just around the corner. I guess I can't even start talking about it without telling you all about it. So I got to stop talking. Anyhow, really stay tuned, because we have been the mice in the basement and the folks in everybody behind the scenes has just been slaving away at some really neat stuff. And so stay tuned. I'll have more details on that probably next week. But you never know. It's hard to say stuff before like everything's ready. Well, anyway, we should maybe leave with a nice chord solo. Oh, here's one. It was even in the lesson, I think. Anyway, that was one that I think we had the whole lesson in. And let's see, what else? Oh no, this one's not happened yet. Okay, that is it. I've got to get back to work, back to checking on the student videos, because that's my project for the rest of the day. And so next week you'll be seeing a few more of those, and I'll be back next Friday with another update. So long.